So, welcome to the show, Deeply Disgusted. Today we're going to talk about Trump taking over DC, knocking these niggas out of here. It's about time. We need somebody that's hard on crime. We need somebody that's know how to make people get punished for the things that they do. You think it's okay that your city still have 300 to 400 murders a year? You think it's okay for kids to be walking around terrified? Everywhere they go, they got look at a crackhead leaning like this, like, yo, that's not that's yo, this that environment mentally jacks you up. It messes you up. Showed over here, she ain't that bad though. She got a nice little shape on her. Got little sewings here and there, but it's all good. That could get pulled out. You know what I'm saying? Sewing like I ain't worried about that, shorty. You good. You good. Come over here. Let me talk to you for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? See what she got to say.
Yeah, well, Leslie and Lorenzo, that's exactly right. Now, after hearing stress, anxiety, and concerns from people, we are starting to see some action. People stepping up and speaking out about this federal takeover. Now, tonight we are in the Gallery Place, Chinatown area where we saw federal agents about 3 hours ago, but
Chinatown, ching chang, chinky ching chang chung, chicka chicka ow, chicka ching chang chong. She look like a little black little Chinese, ain't those she, right? Come here, Chingwa. Let me show you a little something. I got a little dingwa for you.
within the last 10 minutes, 2 blocks over along G Street, we saw federal agents again. A lot of them were stopping cars, but we didn't see anyone taken into custody. Meanwhile, right behind me at the train station, we see Metro Transit, and also we have seen DC police up in.
She talking about we saw federal police again. Like, shorty, the story that you're talking about is about the feds taking over the city. Yes, you're gonna constantly see DC police. Yes, that's how it goes.
Been down several of these blocks within the last 10 minutes or so. Now, a lot of people say their feelings are intensifying after seeing all of this action taken, but also after hearing President Donald Trump speak up and say he would like to extend the initial 30 days for this federal takeover.
We're going to want extensions. I don't want to call national emergency. If I have to, I will.
Day 3 of federal law enforcement agents.
I mean, I agree. I agree. Why just limit to 30 days? What 30? What crime only lasts 30 days? No, you limit it. You stop it until when you see a difference, when you start to see a real change, when you start to see the people start to act like humans instead of wild chimpanzees running around. Ow, 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 whatever sound they make. I don't know what sound chimpanzees make. I don't know. Somebody send me an audio. I watch a lot of Discovery Channels, but usually it's like snakes and lizards and lions. In aquatic life, I like sea life. But other than that, until y'all start acting like human beings, yo, keep the feds there. I vote. I say my vote counts.
Agencies operating in the district. And President Donald Trump already says he believes Congress would approve an extension of the 30 days under his invoked Home Rule Act.
People are feeling safe already. I've had so many calls. Thank you, sir. Thank you. They were afraid to walk out. They're not afraid anymore.
The president says the goal is to stop crime in the district.
How can you protest against that? The man is getting letters. The man is getting letters of people saying, thank you. Thank you for saving us. Thank you for making us feel comfortable going to the corner store to go get a lollipop and to look at Shorty sitting at the bus stop. You know what I'm saying? It makes life feels good. Like and then you're not like in the suburbs. You're still in the city, so you still got the benefits of the stores, the food. Yo, cities are so fun. It's just that the crime is what make it unfun. It make it like that. Like for example, like when we want to go to New York City, we gotta think about our life. Like we like, oh man, dang, do I feel like dying tonight? Nah, fellas, I ain't going to New York, man. Y'all go to New York, man. Because you never know what happens in the city. The city's a wild place. It's like the wild, wild west over there. It's like the wild, wild west. And you don't want to be over there if you ain't no cowboy. If you ain't no cowboy, you stay on in the house. You don't get on the horse.
Which he calls, quote, out of control, despite D.C. police data showing crime is actually declining.
It's not surprising, but it shows our need.
Yeah, back to the data. The data says it's declining, guys. He got locked up for carjacking, but he pled out. He didn't plead out to carjacking. Yeah, I know he massacred them in the car, and I know he stole the car, and he stole a police car, and he stole another car. I know, we know what he did, but the thing about it, guys, this is his first time doing it. Come on, this is his first time. He promised us he's not gonna do it again. I personally, I don't live near him, so I'm not worried. For him to come carjack me, I mean, he gotta really get on the highway. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, enough for the jokes. You know, he was a nice guy, so we let him go. He said he's got some homework to do. That's what they do to you.
Need to continue the fight back and to really come together.
And D.C. residents like Kristen Bonner aren't pleased.
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
We just recognize the time.
Boy, comb your hair, man. You talking about the power of ain't nothing like the power of the comb. How about that? You comb that nap you got going on back there.
The moment and realize that we have to be out in the streets. We have to support Black communities and oppressed communities.
What do we want?
Always the lesbos. I got something to say. I'm telling you, they swear this is like their civil rights time. Like, yo, the rainbow community. I love them. Yo, listen, I don't discriminate, but y'all swear this is like civil rights. Y'all swear this is like the civil rights movement. Nobody don't even talk about the Black movement though. Y'all took over. We fight when y'all fight.
The D.C. Alliance Against Racist and Political Repression hosted a protest after seeing more National Guard deployed to the district.
We live here too.
We could have released like just a press statement and that was it. But I think it's important now more than ever to not only form bonds with the community, but to show your face.
But tensions are now higher after White House officials announced that all federal law enforcement.
You think you wasn't oppressed with crime? I would rather be oppressed with police all around me trying to keep me safe than being oppressed with crime. I think anybody with like a little bit of a IQ would like figure that out and be like, you know what? Police, y'all good, man. Y'all good. I feel oppressed, but it's better than being oppressed with crime.
Operations will transition to a 24/7 presence, not just evenings.
It is a little scary.
The feelings are still hard to put into words.
It's a shame she come outside like that. Looking like an old 1958 nappy-headed Negro about doll. You a nice little Negro doll, right? You know, nice little Negro. Look at your hair. Come here, little Negro.
words.
It feels unsettling. Like, they shouldn't be here. They have no right to be here.
And Amber Jane Jones is just one of the hundreds who have concerns about communities being over-policed.
It's angering that you can't walk down the street without, being questioned on who you are, where you're going, all these things when you're just minding.
What? You damn right. I don't want to do what you walking down my street and we don't know who you are. We got to know who you are. Who are you? You walking down my street. Who are you, sir? What's your name? What? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. What's your name, brother? I don't want you walking around here. This lily, he's just lily bopping. What y'all do in the videos? Y'all lily bop. You're lily bopping down my neighborhood. Nah, ain't no lily bopping down my neighborhood. We gotta know who you are, son. We gotta know where you going, son. We got kids around here, man. We trying to raise kids. Look at my little girl over there in the little bike. You think she want to be riding her bike and she got to bump into you talk about, yo, how do I get to 54th Street? Nah. How about you go back home? How about you go back where you came from? How about that? Talking about we don't want to show our ID. Get out of here.
Your business, you're not doing anything.
So again, we can see a local police presence here at the Gallery Place Chinatown train station. Federal agents continue to
I got a new crush, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie.
move across the district tonight. Now we know another concern is about violence interrupters. They're typically out in the community helping de-escalate conflict. We know tomorrow they will have a meeting to help talk about solutions. But for now, reporting live in Northwest, Alexis Wainwright, WUSA.
No, for us, what's the rest of that address, shorty? Maybe I'll come through and give you a little visit. Now, I want to show y'all a video of this other YouTuber called Aunt Glizzy. Shout out to Aunt Glizzy. And cause he from DC, so there's a little clips of him walking through DC and basically like showing y'all that the feds is here. And they locking it down. They locking it down. Let's go.
Yo, hang out with you now. Your boss now. You wanted to talk to me. Come hang out with you. My boss. They're not my boss. They in charge of you.
What's up, y'all? This is Ant Business Bobbers on TV, and today we got the FBI, the ATF, the Secret Service. Donald Trump got them running through every hood in D.C. They just running through the hood right now, and they don't got no rules. So my advice to y'all, man, if I'm going to wait 200K subscribers, make sure y'all like, share. And y'all outside in these D.C. streets, man, y'all make sure y'all stay safe. It ain't no such thing as stay safe because Donald Trump gave them a no rules clause. Like, look at them, though, y'all. They out here doing what they want to. They pull up to the block. ATF, DEA, Secret Service, they just see two people hanging on the car. They ain't even having that. Like, look at them. They is ready for whatever. Like, they so deep, I wouldn't even run. Like, that's, like, first of all, that's 17. They MPD happy. ATF. FBI, Secret Service, they even got the pretty officers out there. That jump said Secret Service. They don't have no rules right now. They straight going in the hood. If they feel like locking you up, they lock you up. They ain't listening to you. People going up to them, recording them with their phones, bro. Stop going up to these folks, recording them with their phones. They smacking phones down, taking phones. I never seen nothing like this in my life. Like, they pulling you over, they doing road checks, this, that, and the third. They say the arrest rate is up. It ain't been a homicide in this amount of days. Ain't nobody outside. I feel like this, y'all. Just listen to me. Just go in the house. Play another part of it. Don't play.
Yo, he giving good advice. Stay, black, you know what? In the house. Stay in the house. What are you going outside for? They're trying to lock down the city. Donald Trump trying to make the place safe. Come on, go teach your kids some math. Go sit down with your young one. Teach them how to read a little bit better. You know? Maybe they'll do better in life if you spend a little time with them instead of always just throwing them outside. Because growing up, I was a kid that was basically thrown outside. You know, in Irvington, New Jersey. I was basically in Newark, Irvington, New Jersey. I was basically a kid. I was just thrown outside. And so I know, do better.
DC, like, let DC just be real quick. Let this jump just burn. Let them feel like they empty this jump. Turn this jump to a vacant town. Like, all that hanging outside, this and that. Every friend I got that live in the city, them been detained. They been let go, but they been detained. Like, bro, they are on something right now. I don't even know what they on. I never seen it before a day in my life. They walking the streets, FBI, ATF, every agency, Secret Service. Secret Service is walking the streets, bro. They pulling up 40 deep. They just running in your neighborhood, just getting lockups. Like any neighborhood in Washington, D.C., they pulling up 16 cars deep, 46 agents, every jurisdiction. Like, people been on the run and they ain't even came like this. Like, I done seen murderers. They ain't even locked jobs.
You know, we live a
Imagine being able to build an app with your
dang. I ain't never seen. Damn. That's those famous people. We done the FBI, ATF. Oh shit, Joe.
Malvo up with all these jurisdictions and all these agencies.
That's the problem right there. They always think something's funny. They always think something funny until they get locked up. Then all of a sudden they want everybody to send them a GoFundMe talking about, yo, I gotta get out of here, yo. Yo, I gotta get out of here for my kids. Yo, why did you even do the crime, you fool?
Trump gave them a policy where like they can touch you, like they can do whatever they want to do. You got to justify it in court. Like if they feel like they pull up, you ain't got to do nothing. They feel like they want you in jail, you going to jail. DC is under siege. Like they shut this joint down. So basically, it only applies to the street guys that's in the street, but I wouldn't even say that because I done seen regular civilians then get slammed to the ground, ice hopping out, taking whoever back. If they run your tags and you from another country visas, man, they taking you out the car. They don't care about your family, none of that. Like, they real life going hard out here. I just see videos all day of just the police blooming. And they pulling up 100 deep. Like, they want all the smoke. They chasing you, slamming you, be with your kids, your grandma, or whatever. They doing road checks, everything. They shutting the city down. Every hood in the city, the police done jumped down to every hood in the city. Now I see people pull out their phone and start trolling them, bro. That's gonna be the excuse for going to jail, bro. Do not put that phone in their face, bro. Just let them be. Like, I ain't saying you can't record, get your recording, but don't let them.
It's about time. It's about goddamn time. How long we gonna let our hoods just suffer? Like it's just normal. Like it's 2025. Like y'all not tired of crime? Like y'all not tired of it? Seriously. I'm tired, man. I don't call myself black. I know the United States, that's the term that normalizes us to call us like a skin color, you know, but I'ma say it just for the sake of y'all. Yo, one thing about us, man, I tell you, one thing about us is that, yo, we don't like each other at all. We don't like each other at all. And it's like, how long we gonna be in poverty, smoking each other like cigarettos all day? You know what I mean? Like Dutches all day. How long we gonna continue this basically like a homicide to ourselves, like on a daily basis? Like it has to be shut down by any means necessary. And that's a fact.
I don't know where they at. I ain't.
And they got Trump and all that. Hey, come here. Oh, Ghetto. Let's see them. They under disguise. You about to crash. Oh, you about to crash. You about to crash. Oh. So about to crash.
Charging my little finger, y'all.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Any man knows. Hey, bro, what the fuck?
Yo, the police over there having a good time. You see, she rolled down the window just to mock them. said something about y'all. Yo, they over there having a good time. Yo, the thing about those YNs, they don't know they the ones who everybody laughing at. They laughing at the police, but everybody else is laughing at them. Who else comes outside in 130-degree weather with a hoodie on and a mask? Only somebody that's brainwashed by the culture. Any normal person would be like, yo, I'm hot as hell. God damn, yo, sweat. Like, god damn. And it be y'all same pretty girls that's all up on them. All up on them, sucking those sweaty, salty nuts. Cause they always in them black jogging suits with the mask. They just sweating all day. And here you go. Here you go. Oh, that's my baby. He's so gangster.
Look at this squad. What y'all is? What age? Oh, this ATF. ATF. ATF police. Yeah. What's up? What's your name, bro?
Alan Garcia, 4666.
Y'all like ladies? Grandma? You okay, Grandma? I know you don't want to be patrolling, Grandma.
Knocking y'all, but stay where y'all at, wherever y'all at, man. They got a YN hideout somewhere, because all the YNs in the cut. Y'all know what a YN is? A YN is a young in field.
Yo, he said there's a YN hideout. That was funny. Yo, Ed said it's a YN hideout. Yo, they like roaches, man. They need to be eradicated as far as I'm concerned. We need to bring more National Guards. If I was in charge, god damn it, I'll bring the Marines up in there. Like, yo, shoot everything moving. Like block. Like just all the bad dudes, man. Yo, they talk, make sure they don't walk. How about that? That's gonna be my law. If they talk, make sure they don't walk. I'll take over DC. I'll take over. I'll be worse. Y'all think Trump is bad? Y'all really think Trump is bad? Y'all don't want me as president then, because god damn it, I'll be the worst motherfucker. I'll be your nightmare. I'll be in your nightmare. I'm like Freddy. I'll be in your dreams and in reality.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the young guys, I don't know where they been at school, about to start back, go to school. Like, just be regular for this month, like, until it overpass, bro. Should be no killings, no murders, no carjacking, no none of that. Yeah, that really is down, though, because I ain't been hearing no carjacking stories on the news or nothing. They is outside. But I mean, outside, they outside. I'm talking about the whole rifles and everything. As a matter of fact, I forgot they sent the National Guards. The National Guards outside, too. At first, the National Guards wasn't even armed. They came unarmed. A day later, Trump signed some type of contract. They out here armed. I'm talking about fullies. They pulling up.
Yo, Trump like, yeah, I want them armed too. I want everybody armed. Everybody getting shot out there if they move. Everybody getting bodied if they got a problem with what I'm doing. Make sure they don't make it. That's the law. Comprendo? Copiche? Trump not playing with y'all. Trump not playing with y'all. How old are you? 22? You trying to come out at 52? Cause we signed the law for that too. We signed the 22 to 52 law. You look it up. Look, you don't believe me? You look it up, YN. We signed the 22 to 52 law. That's the law right there. Like you mess up, you going in at 22 and you coming out at 52. And you mess up again, you coming out at 72. We got that law too. God damn it.
With them blacks, and they hit you, if they get you and catch you and shoot you, the president is back of their play. He sent them, they gonna get pardoned. They can't even go to jail. There's nothing the police officer can do right now to get held accountable for it. They got a no process clause right now. Like, they can do whatever. They pulled up to every neighborhood, every gangster neighborhood block and jumping out. They jumping out You outside having a cookout. You at the
Hey, if you're a gun owner who wants to shoot better, then you're gonna need to see this. It's the new...
That's fucking right. You ain't got shit.
truck. You can't even, like, bro, you can't even sneeze wrong out there. That might be a charge, sneezing too loud.
It's always the white people that don't live nowhere near crime, probably never got carjacked, probably never grew up in an environment that mentally destroys you, even when you become a family man working in corporate America. They don't understand that. You see that dude, hey, after yo, you don't, yo, get out of here. Yo, we want police to take over. We want, just how you grew up in a safe neighborhood, I want my kids to grow up in a safe neighborhood. How about that? How about that? Come on, get that liberal nonsense out of here. Put on your thinking cap. What liberal equals don't think? Think, come on, think for yourself. Don't you got a brain? Come on. Even the Tin Man had a brain. It was made out of metal, but it was his. What's yours made out of plastic? Come on. Kids want to grow up safe. Everybody should have the right to grow up safe and live in a safe neighborhood with no guns, not 200 killings, not 300 killings a year. It should be 0. And killings should only happen in self-defense.
In public. You used to can have your cup and drink outside with the men on the block, club. It ain't. I wish they would throw a club raid right now. That's gonna be club raid. They gonna raid the shit out there. They gonna lock everybody up. Paddy wagons for everybody. All that drinking in public, your Luna Zoo and shit. Nah, they ain't playing that. You going to jail for that Luna Zoo. Oh, they used to smoke J's. The police give you the weed back in the property. You smoke a J outside right now, you going to be smoking Central Cell Block. Y'all know what Central Cell Block is? That's what they send you to get processed before you go to court or go to jail. You can't even have, you probably can't even have sheets of fun on your pocket. If you smoke a vape and put it in your pocket and they say it was a J, you going to jail. Like, it's
Yes, just how I like it. Strict. Enforce laws. Enforce laws. New York, look what's going on. Cali, look. Come on. Cali, New York, come on. We need you to we need your cooperation. We tired, boss. Boss, we tired. I'm tired of locking up my wheel and locking up my tire wheel and getting a new glass for my window every time it gets shattered by somebody that want to get something in the car. People tired of that. They tired. It's black fatigue. It's black fatigue. That's why I hate calling myself black, because this black, that word is just like, oh, it disgusts me. It disgusts me. But for some reason, society got us to normalize it. So it is what it is, but I got black fatigued than a mother. I'm so black fatigued out, man. Listen, man. I'm like that white little old lady. When I see some YNs, I grab my pocketbook and I go right across the street. I go right across the street. Because I ain't trying to even get nowhere near their energy. That YN energy, that's a bunch of demons and all type of Freddy Kruegers and all type of Jeffrey Dahmers all mixed up in one. I'm good on that.
no rules out here for nobody. Nobody is safe out here. But I wonder, first of all, this is how I learned through this, though. I learned this, though. Even if it's processes to sign off on certain things that the president say he got to get it signed off, the president doing it because he can pardon himself if he ever go to jail or do something wrong that they lock him up, but they not gonna do that. This is America. They ain't gonna make America look wild. They trying to make America look great again. So if the police overrule some laws that's already in the law book, I mean.
Now that I use Monday service, AI makes...
president overruled some laws that's already in law, but they gonna have to go through court and the processes to get back to him. But he's the president; he can get him down. So basically, the president really make the rules around here. I didn't know that. I just figured it out. Like if the police say the police not in charge of the police, he let the National Guard be in charge of the police. The police got to go to court and fight that.
Imagine that. You just figured that out. You just figured that out. We all just figured that out. We just figured out that the president could just take control and wipe crime out. We just learned that in all our years of living, all our 30 something years of living, 40 something years of living, 60 something years of living, how we just find that out. Why y'all let us just stay in those ghettos and kill ourselves left and right, kill ourselves, kill our murdery after murdery after murdery. And all y'all had to do is just let the president take over and get crime back into control. So by the time the 90s come, I could have been at least, in my generation, we could at least grew up with flowers in front of our house, with no crackheads wandering around all over the place and, growing up gunshots and stolen cars. And America effed us. They did. And I think it was a mop. Yeah, the old ones with the wood. Yeah, it was one of those. That's what America used, and America effed all of us.
In the court, but the president can automatically do it. He don't got to show up for court. He can do what he wants to. Donald Trump is real live, letting this hang around here. You feel what I'm saying? So for all street guys, stay out the streets for me, y'all. Just take y'all time out the streets. It's not gonna be forever. And even you need a little break anyway. So kids going back to school, go put Vaseline on your kids' face, get them ready for school. All that standing on the block, waiting on them to come, bro. You cannot outthink the FBI. Bro, they got FBI, Secret Service, ATF, every jurisdiction. I seen the SPO hanging with the Secret Service. It's like, damn, Donald.
Man, wait for your kids at home, man. You don't need to be standing on the corner waiting on your man. Wait on your kid at home, man, or find a different. Like, you don't need to be on nobody's corner.
Trump saying his people that protect. He is not playing out here. They pulling up 70 deep, pull you out of the car, every jurisdiction, forget license and registration. It's face color and discrimination right now. You feel what I'm saying? Every hood.
Yeah, but that's Ant Glizzy in his video. Like that's pretty dope. Like, cause he live in DC. It's better sometimes, even if you're a journalist, to get sources from the people. Sometimes the people know more than the other people. You know what I mean? So I like that. This was a good source. I like that. But we're gonna try to get to our next. Let me see what else we got. Yeah, we're gonna see what's up with Trump. He getting interviewed by the media in the Oval Office. Actually, I don't think that's the Oval Office. That's more like the Oval Lounge or something.
At public safety.
All of this is a total abuse of power. It's a manufactured emergency.
What's happening here in Washington, D.C. is just a stunt. Donald Trump didn't like the fact that...
Yo, dude mad pale. Like, he need, like, blood transfusion, right? The dude before him, right? Like, he's super pale. Like, bro, you need to be in the sun for, like, 24 hours, bro. What you sick? Man, you should have called out, brother.
The walls were closing in on him, and so true to form, he just...
The walls are closed. What walls are closed? Man, this is what they talk about, fake news. There's a lot of fake news. The walls are closing in. How's the walls closing in on him? What wall? There's no walls around anybody.
Decided to create a new news cycle.
This is nothing but a big dogging pony show to make people look like everything is so bad in these big black cities.
Plain and...
What did he say? That's how you know. That's all you need. You got these Poindexters that don't know nothing. Like, they probably from the hood, but they don't know nothing about no hood. They don't know nothing about no being amongst the lions. They don't know nothing about that. So they sit on these liberal panels talking about, oh, he's saying all these black hoods are bad. It is.
Simple. Donald Trump wants to distract.
Distract from what? Fool?
Where it's a fake emergency, but the
Distract from what, fool? Distract from what? Looking at you? Looking at that mean looking face you got?
Department of Justice and FBI put out every morning who they've arrested, what they've arrested them for,
being
what their
very
crimes
transparent.
are.
And I'm not surprised that Senator Van Hollen, who went to a foreign country to visit an illegal immigrant gang member.
I ain't gonna lie, she ain't that bad though. You could tell she was bad out there. You could tell she was a Barbie. You could tell. Look at her. Look at her. I know these things, man. Listen, I know one thing I know is females. Listen. You could tell she was a Barbie, bruh. Trust me. Barbie. And she had a few kins.
Who was also accused of domestic violence, is upset that there's a crackdown on DC crime. You also have all of these white liberals on Twitter say things like, I've had my car broken into 6 times, but I'm still against this. I also believe that we're just at the beginning stages, right? So one of the things you and I talked about this morning is that a lot of people take the train. A lot of people use that as the metro station at Union Station. It has been horrible for about a decade, right? Yeah. Homeless people, drug use. It's uncomfortable to go there, and nobody wants to go there, but how else are you going to get up and back and forth to D.C. and elsewhere? So that was one of the first places that got...
Yo, y'all not tired of living in, like, the slums? Y'all don't want y'all kids to grow up safe? Like, y'all don't want y'all kids to grow up, like, safe? Like, how can you, like, go against that? Like, only people that live in safe areas that don't want your area safe, they're the real enemy. Why? Okay, you live in a safe area. Why are you over here in my ghetto talking about you don't want police here? But where you live, you got police everywhere. You see the trickery?
Addressed. You saw some criticism over the weekend, like yesterday, saying, well, wait, why isn't he in we don't have anything in our neighborhood yet. I think it's been a week. Let's see how it goes. But in addition to having a presence of the law enforcement, that helps, obviously, but it will be in the prosecution. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that they're going to have is some changes to those city council laws. And so all of this is happening while there's this amazing transparency.
They got to start all over. They got to get and I know they probably all black. Get them all out of here. Start all over. Everybody fired. Everybody fired. Let's get rid of all of them. We starting over. New city council. That's what we doing. We making a brand new city. How about that?
And say, would you have preferred that we not arrest these people?
Yeah.
And I don't think that their answer would be yes.
Yeah, and they finally have a crime lab that can now do some testing. They still can't do ballistics testing, however. They have to send that out. So, Greg, there's a big difference between feeling safe and actually being safe. Mm-hmm. And when you take hundreds of people off the streets who have done things like stab others while they're at Union Station, for example, you actually are safer in D.C.
I just worry that Trump is targeting our most vulnerable stabbers.
Yeah, you got to walk out for them.
It is hysterical how every time the media interviews an actual D.C. citizen, hoping for a viral clip of them bashing Trump, it's never that way. It's always the opposite, and they're always black. Meanwhile, you look at the protests, and they're whiter than Brian Kilmeade's fan club. It's there's nothing more.
Exactly. They're intruders. They're like liberal fascists. They're liberal fascists. I look at some videos, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, what? Like, what are you doing there? Like, what, you live upstairs from Poppy? You live upstairs from Poppy? You look like you live in a loft. And you out here talking about you don't want police in this neighborhood.
More harmful to a black person than a virtue signaling white liberal. If they are responsible for more suffering than drugs, crime, poverty, because they're the ones that are always defending and or enabling it, so you can't get better. I'm waiting for the argument to come out that since crime and chaos has gone down in D.C., they've lost a bit of their culture. You know, I used to remember going down to D.C. It was so exciting. You never knew if you were going to make it home.
That's like they're secretly happy about the border and the trans stuff and the fact that their taxes didn't go up, Harold Ford Jr. They are basically wearing hats that say Trump was right about everything. Not really, but we know the hat you're really wearing. Pirro can now prosecute people. Something she was born to do, something she dreams about. And those aren't nightmares. Those are nightmares for the people she's prosecuting. And she's not prosecuting Republican grandfathers who trespass and put their feet.
Okay. He talking too much, but that was a good show. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See y'all on the next one.